Hello, welcome to day 9. Your mat you want rolled up, or grab a towel and roll your towel up. A foam roller is too high, so if you have a foam roller, we're not going to use that for today. We're going to do a passive stretch. So it's for your psoas, big muscle. One cool thing you can do to test it before you do is you can come all the way down on your back, and you can notice the space you have between your lower back and the mat or the floor, and the space you have between your knees and the floor, like under your knees to the floor. Kind of feel how you feel. And then when you're ready, come up to your rolled mat or your towel, and you're going to put it right at bra line, or right below your shoulder blades, right down the middle of your spine, right below your shoulder blades, and lie all the way down onto your back. You can have your legs bent, but it's best if you can have them straight. Then you're going to bring your arms straight out to the sides. So what you want to kind of feel and look like is like you've puffed up your chest. Like you're expanding through your chest a little bit. And we're just letting the weight of our body passively stretch our psoas muscle. P-S-O-A-S, that's the psoas. So arms out. Another option is to bend your arms like goalposts. So your palms are facing the ceiling, your arms are bent at 90 degrees. Try to take some deep breaths here, really expanding through your belly, reaching it towards the sky, the opposite of what I tell you every Monday during Pilates, and then just let your exhale float down. You don't have to do anything here. That's, in my opinion, the best kind of stretch. Just lay here and let it release your psoas muscle. So again, your mat should be about bra line, end of the shoulder blades, maybe a hair lower. Supporting your head, so you shouldn't have any tension in your neck right now. Your jaw should feel relaxed and released. See if you can relax your legs a little bit more. Let your feet fall open. Feel the weight of your legs just melting into the floor. Let's stay here for just a few more breaths. If you have extra time today, you can stay in this passive stretch longer. Before we finish, let's take your arms in a different position. So perhaps bring them up a little bit higher, opening your chest a little bit more. Or maybe you had them in goalposts and you want to bring them out to a T. Letting the shoulders open. If it's not too much, you can interlace your fingers and bring them up to the mat. And when you're ready, you're going to roll off your mat to a side, all the way over to a side, and then actually stay there and roll back onto your back, but not on the mat. And notice the difference between the way your lower back feels. It should feel a little closer to the floor, and the gap between your knees and the floor should also be a little bit closer, since your psoas is just released. Now when you're ready, roll onto your side and gently push yourself up. We're going to use our mat now, or you can just keep it rolled up and stay where you are. I'm going to get on the mat because I'm on cold cement. Okay, come all the way back down and take your right leg, holding onto the back of your thigh, and just hug your knee in towards your chest. Your left leg is long and straight on the mat. If your left leg is long on the mat and it feels uncomfortable on your back or your hips, go ahead and bend it. You're holding onto the back of your leg. You can bring it on front onto your shin. It's a little bit deeper, but it's also a little bit more strain on your knee. So if you have any knee concerns at all, always go onto the back of your thigh. So your right knee is bent right now, hugging in towards your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it a little bit closer or hug a little tighter. Releasing that stretch. With your left hand on the outside of your right leg, bring your right leg across your body so you're twisting your spine. Stay here or open up your right arm. So your right leg is twisting across your body, your left leg is straight. Your right arm can be reaching down towards the floor, and you're trying to reach your right shoulder towards the floor. Not pushing it, just letting the weight of your shoulder and arm pull you. You can use the weight of your left hand on top of your right thigh, just to pull it a little deeper towards the floor. If it's too much, don't add that weight. If this isn't deep enough and you want more of a deep twist, take your left arm and just wrap it towards the right. So you're twisting your whole upper body towards the right as your lower half goes to your left. When you're ready, slowly untwist the upper half of your body first. Use your core to bring your knee back up. Holding onto the back of the knee, or back of the thigh. Hug the knee in towards the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, reach your right leg there straight towards the ceiling. At this point, if you want to bend the left leg, you can. Very, very slowly, again, circle the ankles. So we did this yesterday with it sitting. Today we'll do it with your leg in the air. Super slow. Feel that stretch along every angle of that ankle joint. Hold it with a flexed foot, reaching the heel towards the ceiling, and then reverse directions. Careful not to move too fast. Keep it slow. Hold it with the flexed heel towards the ceiling. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that leg a little bit closer to you. Bending your knee, hug that knee back in towards your chest. And lengthen that leg long along the mat. Notice the difference in the way your legs feel. Bringing your left leg up, holding onto the back of your thigh, hug your knee in towards your chest, anchoring down with your right leg. Just stay here and hold. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it a little bit closer to you. Just a little deeper stretch. And take your right arm onto the outside of that left leg. Left arm goes straight along the mat, and then drop your left leg over to your right. Deep spine twist. Watching your back if it's too much for you. Don't come all the way over, or just bring your knee just past midline. If you want a little bit deeper, you can look over your left arm. You can use the weight of your right arm on top of your left thigh to add a little bit more stretch, or you can take your right arm and reach it to your left side. Notice if you started shortening your breath here. Keep it nice and long and deep. I started shortening my breath. That's how I knew to ask if you were too. When you're ready, unwind your upper body first. Engage your core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Bring that knee back up to midline, holding onto the back of the leg, and hug your knee in towards your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, extend your leg towards the ceiling. Maybe by the end of these 30 days, I'll stop saying ow every time I extend my left hamstring. Slowly circle your ankle. Ooh. And reverse, or hold reaching your heel towards the ceiling for a second, and then reverse direction. Super slow. Really stretching that ankle, getting some mobility in your ankle joints. And then when you're ready, holding your heel towards the sky again. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it a little bit closer. Mine was definitely a little bit closer. Maybe it moved. Hug your knee in towards your chest. Lengthen your leg long. Adjusting your spine so you feel nice and long, nice and straight. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And that does it for day number 9. We'll see you tomorrow for day number 10.